Hello and welcome. My name is Tiffany Grove with My Wellness Grove. Let's find a nice, comfortable seated position wherever you may be. Think about grounding down into the earth. Feel those shoulder blades slide down the back. You can keep the eyes halfway open, or if you want to close them, you can close them, tuning into what is happening in the body. And then take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release, let it go. So scanning the body today. Notice if you're holding on to any tension, any tightness. We're just going to send the breath to those places. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release, let it go. So while we're moving with the breath today, I want you to think about taking nice, deep inhalations and exhalations. Filling the whole entire body. And then releasing into that space. So we're going to come to a visualization today. Visualizing what we would like to accomplish or what we would like in our life. Knowing that whatever we focus on starts to manifest itself in energy in our life. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release, let it go. So starting to come to that visualization. Start to find your happy place. Notice what it looks like. Notice where you are. Notice what you're surrounded by. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release, let it go. So noticing in your mind what that would be, what that perfect day looks like. And then notice you. Notice what do you look like? What is your posture like? Are your shoulders slide down the back? Are you standing up tall with your head upright? Notice what you look like. And we're going to just take a few deep belly breaths here, focusing on the breath, and then focus on what is in the mind. Breathing here, noticing. Starting to notice your posture, your body language. Stay with the breath. And then notice what expressions you would have on your face. Are you smiling? Are you laughing? And what does that feel like in the body? Just noticing, releasing and letting go. Staying with the breath here, take a nice deep breath in. Releasing into the body, letting it go. So coming back to that visualization, back to your happy place or your perfect day. Notice, what do you look like? What does your body language look like? What do your facial expressions look like? And then start to notice how that feels in the body. Take a few deep breaths here. Releasing and letting go with each breath. So manifesting it in the mind, creating it in the body. And then just release and let it go. So start to notice. Notice little details of yourself. What are you wearing? Notice. Breathe into this. See it in your mind. Noticing the smells around you. Noticing the sounds around you. Place yourself in that space. And then release and let it go. So always coming back to the breath, letting the breath anchor you here. We're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, begin to release out. Sticking with the breath. And then notice if you're holding on to any tension, any tightness in the body. Maybe it's in the shoulders, neck or back. Wherever it may be, just breathe here into this space. Release here into this space and let it go. So coming back to that visualization, noticing you. Noticing your posture, your facial expressions. Breathe here. Noticing those small little details. And feeling it in the body here. So I want you to notice the people that are around you, if there are any people around you. Maybe you're by yourself. Just start to notice what's going on. Maybe you're doing one of your favorite activities. I want you to feel how that feels in your body. Do you get a slight smile on your face? Does it make you light up a little bit? And just sit with that feeling for a few moments. Taking a few deep belly breaths here. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release, let it go. Breathing into this space. Releasing into this space. So I want you to notice again if you're doing an activity, how that feels in the body. And then I want you to start to notice your surroundings. Where are you? What are you surrounded by? Just breathing here into this space, releasing here into this space and letting it go. Noticing. Breathing and releasing. then I want you to start to notice any sounds that are around you. Maybe there's animals, maybe children are playing. Notice what's going on and feel it in the body. See it in the mind. Breathe here. Release here and let it go. Open the heart. Open the chest. Release the shoulders, neck and back. And then start to come back to that visualization again. Notice. Feel yourself in that situation. And then just breathe here with it. We're going to close the eyes. If you want to, take the right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your breath. And we're just going to sit here for a few moments, feeling the heartbeat, feeling the breath move throughout the body. If you're sitting in a chair, think about grounding your feet in the earth. If you're sitting on the floor, just think about grounding yourself. Breathe here. So as that heart begins to expand, as the belly begins to expand, I want you to start picturing in your mind what your perfect day would be like. Getting your body to respond to this, getting your breath to respond to this. So you're able to feel what that day feels like. So you're able to experience it before it even happens. So feel those shoulder blades slide down the back. Stay with the breath here. Expanding the heart, expanding the lungs, expanding the belly. If you want, you can bring those hands by the side, or you can keep them where they are, whatever feels comfortable to you. Come back to the breath. And then just notice. Notice where your feet are, or notice where you're sitting. Ground yourself here. Breathe into this space. And then start to lift up onto the spine, grounding the tailbone here. Feel the shoulder blades slide down the back. Open the throat. And then just focus on the breath. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release, let it go. Breathe into the space. So again, come back to your visualization. Start to notice in your mind your happy place. Start to notice what you're doing and how that makes you feel in the body. And then start to feel that here. Taking a few deep belly breaths. And then always releasing, exhale, let it go. And first start to focus on deepening the breath. What does your breath feel like in those moments? What does your body language look like? Are you happy? Are your shoulders rolled down the back? What do your facial expressions look like? Are you smiling? Are you laughing? How does that feel in your body? And for a moment, let's just feel that. Maybe start to smile. Feel the shoulder blades slide down the back. And then notice in your mind your happy place. Stay with the breath. Breathe here. Release here and let it go. And then I want you to start to notice you. Start to notice the details about you. What are you wearing? And how does that make you feel? Sit with that for a moment. Breathe into that. I want you to notice what you're doing. And how does that make you feel? How does it come across in your body? And how do people see it from the outside world? Taking a few deep breaths here, feeling this space. So notice the people around you. If there are people around you. Or notice the surroundings around you. And how does that make you feel? Breathe here. Release here and let it go. Again, feel those shoulder blades slide down the back. Open the throat, open the shoulders. Breathe here. So start to notice the sounds. Put yourself in that situation. Feel it in your body. Start to notice any smells around you. Things that remind you, that take you back to that place. Start to think about any touch or any activity that you're doing and what that feels like. So we're going to take our left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly this time. Feel your shoulder blades slide down the back. And just tune into what is happening. Always grounding yourself first, so notice where you are. Maybe your feet are on the floor. Maybe you're grounded by sitting in the earth. Wherever you are, feel yourself supported. Feel yourself grounded. Maybe push into the feet just to know it's underneath you. Then start to feel your shoulder blades slide down the back, releasing any tension, any tightness we might be holding on to. Breathe. Notice as the heart rises and falls with each breath. Breathing into this space. Release into this space and let it go. So we're just going to take 3 deep belly breaths here. Focusing the mind, focusing the body, and focusing on the breath. When you're ready and no rush, you can either keep those hands exactly where they are or bring them by the side. Just releasing, letting go here. Coming back to that visualization. Coming back to your happy place, your perfect day. What does it feel like in the body? Start to use your breath to get there. Take nice deep inhalations and exhalations. Start to notice your body language. Maybe your shoulders are kind of sliding up. Feel them slide down the back. Notice how your body would be in that situation. And then try to release, to let go, and feel it in the body. See it in the mind. And use the breath to get there. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release, let it out. Again, I want you to start to focus on yourself. What do you look like in this setting? So body language, appearance, facial expressions. What do they look like? Start to feel it in the body. Then start to notice your surroundings. What are you surrounded by? Who are you surrounded by? And what are the activities that you're partaking in? How does that make you feel? And then start to feel that in the body. Does it make you feel happy, excited? Do you have a smile on your face? What does that look like? But more importantly, what does that feel like in the body, in the mind? Can you see it? And if you can't, that's okay. It's all a process. It's all a journey getting there. So I want you to start to notice if you have any distractions that start to pop up. Maybe it goes back to a pattern or a habit. Maybe a story you told yourself or someone else told you. And I want you to use that as your teacher. Noticing the things that we have that keep us back from our happy place. Becoming aware of that, if there are. And if they're not, that's beautiful. Just breathing here into this space. If they keep popping up though, I want you to watch them pass by you. Almost like you're watching a movie or a film and having no emotional attachment to it. It's just here to teach you. That's it. Once you learn the lesson, it goes away. So again, let's take the right hand back to the heart, left hand back to the belly. If you want, you can close the eyes. Start to ground yourself in the earth. Feel those shoulder blades slide down the back. Feel very strong, tall here. Come back to that visualization. Come back to your happy place. What does it feel like? What does it look like? So bringing those hands down by the side, breathe here. We're just going to end out the class with 10 deep belly breaths. So if you want to keep the eyes closed, thinking about that visualization we went through, you can. Use the breath to move through the body. Feel those shoulder blades slide down the back. Deepening those inhalations and exhalations. Paying attention to the mind here. And then releasing and letting go here as well. Deepening the breath. And then notice if you have those distractions that pop up. Breathe here into them. Release into them. And let them go. We're just going to bring the hands to heart center. Feel those shoulder blades slide down the back. Again, my name is Tiffany Grove. I'd like to thank you for being here today. The divine in me sees the divine in you. Namaste.